And check 103, check 103. Check. Good morning, everybody. Give everybody a few minutes to pile in. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, YouTube. We will be with you guys trading for the first hour and a half today. Welcome to boot camp in the live trading room, guys and girls. Let's just give everybody a few minutes to pile in. I wish I was, Greg. I sat in a metal tube for 5 hours yesterday. Gross. It's all good. It's all good. Kind of sitting in the middle and everything, guys, right now. Not much going on. Hanging in the middle. Not even going to put any orders out yet. Take a chill pill. Relax. I said we'll give everybody a few minutes to pile in before we even start talking about anything. And everything's kind of right in the middle of everything. Yeah, we've just been dead flat sideways right now. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Scooby. Good morning, Vic. Good morning. We have an unbelievable week for everybody who is certainly you guys joining us in the boot camp. Again, let's hang out a few minutes, give everybody a few minutes to pile in. While we're waiting, I'm just looking for movers and shakers. I don't see much going on over there either. Bitcoin, what are we doing? Why is my Thinker Sim so slow? Jeez Louise. Hanging in the middle of everything. As Ken mentioned, the ESs are just sitting in a tiny little range here, not doing anything. Not nunnies. Let's check our SPYs, see where we are on a daily chart. 684, so we're like 1% off all-time highs. Little pullback. 681.25 is our 15 EMA, which we tested last week. Got to 679. And then we got 677 below that. So kind of sitting in nowhere's land and everything. Little pullback from the highs. First thing we're going to do, guys and girls, as we do every single week. First thing we walk in here. For those of you who are joining us in boot camp, give me a 1 for those of you joining us in the boot camp in our private trading room. Give me some 1s. Should be a lot of people, but it's good. Piling in a little bit later, so that's why I want to just give everybody a few minutes to get here. All right. I'm going to say this to everybody, especially those who have just been beginning with us. This week is not about trading if this is your first boot camp with us. Okay? This week is about learning all our techniques, learning what we're going to talk about today, which will be the most important thing we ever talk about, which is our trading rules and psychology. That is the most important thing we're ever going to do in this room. I have a 3,000 errors of current trading. We were getting lost in it. I started focusing on one instrument and 2 trade types. So after 6 data over 6 months, I am at 63 prior to that. At 62%. The math tracks. Gotcha, Ken. I think anybody who's been trading with us, especially in the private trading room, we are well above 70% hit rate for a long time. It's been a long time, been a long, lonely. We're going to talk about journaling later on. Yes. But again, ask questions. Anything that you're not sure that we're talking about, you must open up that mouth and ask us questions. We want you to get the most you possibly can out of this week. period. So let's go over our schedule. Okay, we are going to trade every morning from, well, things start setting up now until 11 o'clock or so. Morning. We will take our morning break. We will come back. Today is going to be me in the morning talking about all our trading rules, stop orders, where to put our stop orders, depending on whether we're trading stocks, futures, when we change from minis to micros, when we're trading futures, ATR. So we're going to talk about all of our rules this morning. This afternoon, Ken is going to give us psychology. It's going to beat us up a little bit, as he always does. But today, again, will be the most important thing we ever talk about. If you don't get down pat the things we're going to talk about today and understand what it is that we're doing here and understand that this is not about money, the money will come. This is about the journey. You get all the stuff that we're going to talk about right today, you'll be a 50% better trader without ever having made a trade. Tomorrow, we will start talking a little technical analysis in the morning. Learn how to read our charts, find support and resistance on multiple time frames. In the afternoon, Kevin will give all things futures for those who do not have their futures account set up yet or don't understand the rules for the futures accounts, what we have to do to qualify, all that stuff. We'll get you all straightened out. Make sure you have accounts open and ready to trade futures. We will do bracket orders, stop orders, how to put in your bracket orders that automatically take our profits and our stop orders. Wednesday, we will start learning our actual trading techniques, our 5 different techniques, our regular moving average trade, our trend trade, our far from moving average trade, our double top, our double bottom, our orb breakout. Start learning all those techniques on Wednesday. I think we got watch lists and scanners on Wednesday. Thursday, Kevin will give us options. So we're going to learn about stocks, guys. We're going to learn about options. We're going to learn about futures. We're going to do 7 hours of options. We're going to do a crap load of stocks. Friday, we will do Fibonacci's and advanced options. So we got an full week. On top of all of that, we have Tuesday night and Thursday night slow markets with Scotty. That is another 7 hours of trading every Tuesday night and Thursday night. This is all included in your boot camp and all included with anyone who has bought any of our courses. Okay? So we got a huge week ahead of us. Anyone who's joining us on YouTube, you grab a course today, you'll be in our boot camp this week. Boom, chaka-laka-laka. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand what we're going to talk about today. They think you just walk in, you start trading, boom. No. Nope. 90% of what we do is between our ears, guys and girls. That is the bottom line. For a regular moving average trade, we want things to move. If we're trading futures, we want things to move at least 10 points, depending on the ATR, but at least 10 points in the ESs to hit one of our technical levels, either to buy or sell. It doesn't have to be one candle. It could be a few candles, Scoob. But the faster it goes down to one of our levels, the better the trade will be. So we're looking at gold right now. Okay. And our 200 EMA is at 43.63. That's down 9 points from here. The ATR is 3 points. Okay. For those don't know, the average true range, that's what ATR is. It takes the last 14 5-minute candlesticks, and that is the average of each of those candlesticks. So when we are trading either stocks or futures, generally speaking, that is what our stop order is going to be. So if I'm looking at a 3 ATR in gold, and this is a 10-point move down here, that is going to be a good level for us to make a trade. It'll be 3 times the average true range. The odds are, if we spike down there in a short amount of time, we should get a bounce from that level for our 1, 2, 3 points for our trade. So we're going to put an order out there. And it tells us, guys and girls, everybody should have their chart set up. Is anyone in boot camp don't have their chart set up to look exactly like ours? We went over this last week. Your chart should look exactly like ours, whether you're on TradingView or whether you are on Thinkorswim. So let's put a little order out at 43.63.50. It's down 6 points from here. Those of you who are joining us in the boot camp, give me a 1 if you understand why we're going to put an order out there. It fits our trading criteria for a regular moving average trade. Okay, and we'll go look at the ESs, 43, 63, 50. Let's put that up. Boom. We can expect, if it moves down here in short order, to get our 1, 2, or 3 point bounce from there. Now, if you are trading the GCs, every point that we make or lose on this trade will be $100. So if I buy 2 contracts and I make 2 points, I just made $400 on that trade. And there is never a reason to make a trade unless it fits one of our trading criteria, period. So let's look at the ESs, see where they are right now. Okay. And if we look at the ESs, the ATR right now is 2. 2. To me, when I see a 2 ATR, I'm still waiting for a 10-point move. Okay, that would be 5 times the ATR. But when I see a 2-point ATR, right, and I have a level at 68.60, which is down 3 points from here, I'm still not going to make that trade, guys. A 3-point move, there's not going to be any room to make money on that. Could you get a point out of it? Maybe, but we're kind of limiting ourselves to how much we're going to make on that trade because it hasn't moved enough. Now, our 200 EMA is 68.55. That's down 8 points from here. That's 4 times the ATR. Guess what? We're going to put an order out there. That would be at 68.55. Wait a minute. We're trading the wrong ones. Hold on. There we go. All right. Now let's take another look. I had the wrong contracts up. We are trading the guys, before we do anything, what are we trading? Okay, because mine look like March, right? We're trading the Z25. Which one are we trading? Because right now it looks like mine automatically went to March 69.23, right? Yeah, so that's what we should be trading. Okay, so let's see. Yep. So what is the symbol for the Marches? HESH25. $26, my bad. All right, so there we are. ESH26. Okay, same theory here. We just got to change our number. All right, so 69.15 would be down 8 points from here, and the ATR is 2. That works. So we'll put a little order. The MES is at 69.15. This is what we do all day, guys and girls. We're looking for levels that make sense for us to make trade. All right, now if we look on the sell side, okay, let's check this out. The next real level we have on the sell side is all the way up at 69.57. That is up 30 points from here. So when we see that we have a 30-point gap, we are going to change our time frames and see if we have anything in between where we are and that 30-point gap. And again, we're just talking very basic stuff here, guys and girls. We're going to go over all this in great detail. So we're going to go to a 15-minute chart. I'll change that. Let me just get rid of my orb. I have old orbs up there. Let's change our orb, get that ready for this morning, which would be 9:30 and 1600. We'll go over this. You guys, we get a lot of trades off our orbs. We'll talk about it as we get closer to the opening. Okay. I have nothing on a 15-minute chart in between. Let's go to a 30-minute chart. I got nothing on a 30-minute chart. Let's go to a 1-hour chart. I got nothing. Let's go to a 4-hour chart. I got nothing. Let's go right to our daily chart. I got nothing. So here's the bottom line. We do not have much resistance if we can get going to the upside right here. So what we'll do is, good morning, everybody. What we'll do is we'll look to see if this sets up for a trend trade at some point during the day. If it sets up for a trend trade, we have a lot of room to the upside for this thing to keep going. So keep our eyes on that. Okay, gold is sitting in nowhere's land. All right, let's look at gold on the sell side. So we're trading at 43.73. We have a pivot point of 43.83. We have a double top from this morning at 43.84. That's the high we made this morning. This would be up 10 points, right? So there's that fit for a trade, guys and girls. If we go up 10 points in gold, does it make sense for us to put an order out? What do you guys think? Yes or no? Yes. 10-point move, right? So we'll put it out at 43.83. Boom. 10-point move. So right now we're sitting in gold. We have our 200 EMA and our pivot point. We're sitting in the ESs. No, I got too many of these freaking things in here.
Morning, Dave.
Morning, Pete. We're sitting in the ESs. We got our bid side and nothing on the offer side. Next thing we want to do, and then we'll let Pete go for a couple minutes, is check our economic calendar. Okay, this is one of the first things we do every single morning. And we use tradingeconomics.com. You can use whatever you want. Okay, and we see today, Monday, 9:30, we got manufacturing, we got Fed speak, nothing here that should make the market do much of anything. But tomorrow, we have the non-farm payrolls being released at 8:30 a.m. This is going to be a churn and burn, guys and girls. And I think Apex still has their sale, guys. Can someone confirm or deny? Are we still have 19? Do we still have $19 accounts? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
So what we want everybody to do for tomorrow, some point today, we'll get a couple of $19 accounts open in Apex. Yes. Get them today. And we can we'll walk you through how to do churn and burn tomorrow morning. That'll be nice. Hopefully we'll get a couple of accounts qualified in 5 or 10 minutes. Beautiful. So that's the big news tomorrow. Tomorrow also we have PMI at 9:45. Wow. So we got news coming out at 9:30, at 8:30, and then we got 9:45. Could be another opportunity with this PMI. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, we got the core inflation rate. That could be another one. All right, so let's just concentrate on tomorrow from now. Tomorrow is definitely a churn and burn. Okay, a churn and burn. Does Apex work on a Mac computer? That is a good question. One I personally do not know the answer to. Anybody? Can we do Apex on a Mac? Yes, it does. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so today could be a very choppy day. No question about it. Yeah, it's web-based. Apex is web-based. Today could be a very choppy day. Wealth Tots doesn't let me trade ES March futures yet. Nah, they might not have switched it over yet. Very possible, Santiago. Very possible. So the bottom line is for tomorrow morning, guys and girls, we can open up 2 accounts. It'll cost us $39, and we'll talk more about it later on. Okay. Jermaine, send an email to Roman. He will work something out with you either way. Okay. WSGTA.com at gmail.com. Right, I'll tell him to look for your email. He will work out any payment plan that we can do for you. All right. And if you're looking to do it today, get in touch with him right away. I'm going to tell him right now. This way I can get you into the boot camp this week if you want to upgrade to the boot camp. All right. So we're chilling. We got a couple orders out. Nothing is imminent. Pete, it's all yours for a few minutes. Oh, Pete's not here. Dave's not here. Again, guys and girls, for those of you who are late into the boot camp, do not worry about trading this week. I'll talk more about it in a couple minutes. Pete, you here?
Yep, I'm here. My mute was on. Sorry about that, buddy.
All yours. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm here. Good morning, everyone. It's me, Peter Tuchman, Einstein and Wall Street. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're here, you're in the right place on a beautiful Monday morning. Cold is bats out of here. Anyway, so we are now proceeding into the last couple of weeks of the year, right? We already got through Fed. We know that we had an interest rate cut and the market's response was a positive one. We had 2 updates relative to it. And then we had some news come out on Friday that was kind of significant. Why did the market go down on Friday? Because Oracle, now you have to realize that what we've had happen over the last couple of months is that a lot of the big players, Oracle, Meta, Microsoft, and other companies other than NVIDIA were committing hundreds of billions of dollars into the AI space to build data centers, right? Data centers are what you need to build GPUs. There's an over demand of GPUs, under supply. So all of the big players like Meta, like Google, like Microsoft, like Oracle are putting billions of dollars in to build these things. Now, a lot of people, you have to realize that NVIDIA has sort of monopolized all of the GPUs that are available. They've locked in every bit of supply. So they're monopolizing that business. But you have to realize that there are a couple of their big players that need GPUs, and there are a lot of small. There's a whole secondary, tertiary market that need GPUs to do their AI. No GPUs available anywhere. Okay, I'm working with a company called Argentum. They're building a marketplace for secondary and tertiary availability supply of GPUs for the small guy. All that being said is Oracle has committed billions of dollars to build data centers. Those other companies, the bigger players, are already locked in and made deals with Oracle to lock in, to lock in supply that Oracle's going to have. It's 3 to 5 years down the road, or that these data centers are going to take to build, to be able to be online, to be producing GPUs. They promised a number of the other firms that were pretty big that everybody would get their a certain amount of GPUs and they would lock them in. Everybody was finding good. It was looking good until Oracle had a delay in the completion, a delay in the projection of the completion of the building of the GPUs. That hit the market on Friday, and that was why the market was down. I mean, there was obviously a little bit of profit taking. A lot of people are sort of done with the market. They made back the money they had lost in mid-November. They want to move on, go on vacation, go out to St. Bart's and chill. That's one tranche. Then there are other people who are, there's tax harvesting, right? People are sort of getting out of some of their losers, and they're staying in their winners and rotating into other stocks to basically take advantage and be able to deduct their capital gains against some of the losers they have. That's another reason that puts pressure on the market. And thirdly, Oracle announced that there was a huge delay, right? It could be as many as 5 to 6 to 7 years before these data centers that they had promised in 3 to 5 years completion are going out now 5 to 7 years in completion. That's a huge deal, right? So all these major companies that had really counted and positioned themselves in advance of that kind of a completion are now really disappointed. That put pressure on the market, and they whacked the market down pretty hard. We did have a bit of a flush out on Friday. Now, look, the last 2 weeks of the year are a number of things. At the end of this week, we have an S&P rebalance. That's massive. The large indexers are going to be positioning themselves as stocks have gone up and some have gone down. And so they have to reposition themselves. You have to reposition themselves in the marketplace. Okay, that's one thing. Then you have the Russell rebalance. That's the small cap, mid cap index, and they have to be repositioned into the end of the year as well. Then you have tax harvesting. Then you have either what's called window dressing and or profit taking, right? When markets are up, people tend to take profits by the end of the year. If markets are down, they kind of buy up things. All these hedge fund and big whale managers are being judged and graded by their P&L at the end of the year, right? How much money have they made versus the S&P 500? Because at the end of the day, big players can just throw their money in the S&P and they're pretty much they're not guaranteed anything. But the last number of years, they've been at least 10% plus. This year, they're about up 17% for the year. That's not bad return. Okay. And so some of these bigger guys are just saying, you know what, at this point, I may just get out of the market. I don't need to look, there's so much possibility for volatility in the next 2 weeks, whether it's Fed talk, whether it's CPI, PPI, any economic data that's coming in. A lot of the economic data that the Fed uses to make their judgment about cutting interest rates has been trickling in, right? We had the government close. We had the government reopen, yet the government did not release a lot of the information that we needed. So we've been trading blind for a little while. Now we're starting to get some of these numbers. Yes, there were a lot of layoffs. Yes, there is the unemployment numbers are a little worse than expected. Obviously, if the Federal Reserve Chairman chose to cut rates last week, the economy, right? The economy and the markets they don't trade in sync, right? The market can be way, way up the economy. No, don't do that. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Yeah, if you want to go, go, go. Do your thing. If the economy is the reason that the Fed cut rates last week was because obviously the economy was softer than expected. That means that some of the consumer price index, production price index, manufacturing, unemployment, non-payroll jobs were a little bit worse than expected. That's why we got the cut that we wanted to, because if you'll remember, 2 weeks ago, the probability of a cut got down to 15%. Then it spiked up to 85%. A lot of the players who are still in the game for the year, a lot of hedge funds, ladies and gentlemen, shut their books at the end of October. Some other ones shut their books at the end of November. They're already gone. They're on vacation. They're already out there in Aspen and Vail and St. Bart's partying, right? They're no longer in the market. So what's left is some hardcore institutions, a lot of traders like you and me and Dave, okay? And so we have a different position here. And then there are people who are trying to position themselves into the end of the year. All eyes right now are still on what's going to happen. To look with NVIDIA is a big name that everyone's watching, right? How does that industrial revolution unwind for the rest of the year and into 2026, right? I was speaking to Dan Ives this morning, great tech analyst in the space, right? Talking about autonomous cars. That's a big thing. Data centers, big thing. Their relationship with some of the other players in the game, their ability to sell chips to China. There's a competitor in the chip space. That's Huawei. Huawei is a Chinese company that sells to China. For a while, Mr. Trump would not let NVIDIA sell chips. Now we've sort of settled that out. We've got the tariff thing under control, right? But we know that President Trump is going to put somebody new in the Federal Reserve spot as the chairman. And we know that guy is going to be more aggressive than Powell was to cut interest rates. Right now, the market is up 0.5%. Okay, my gut is that the market has a free reign, a runway's clear to go into the end of the year. That's my gut. Well, you know, we're one tweet away from Crazy Town. Anything can happen, right? Fed talk, that can affect the market. Non-payroll, that can affect the market. There are things coming out in the next couple of days that are very economically impacting on the market, so we have to watch that. Every day now until the end of the year with an S&P reval, with a Russell reval, with tax harvesting, with Fed talk, with profit taking, all of these things can impact the market aggressively. So right now it's a little bit fragile. It's still trading at record highs. With all that's been going on, the market is still, we're at above 48,000 the Dow. We're at above 6,900 on the S&P, right? These are powerful numbers and landmarks, right, guys and girls. So anyway, market's solid. At the end of the day, this is all meaningless because you guys are traders. You're here by definition to make small bits of money every day, every week, every month. So you're green. To keep the probability of losing money to a minimum, to use risk management at its best, to follow David Green's rules, to go check out our new course on the website, WSGTA.com. It's really, our new site is consumer friendly. Our new course is amazing. Scott, Ken, Kevin, and the team and David actually put together an amazing new futures course, $299 with a payment plan, $30, plus Apex for now $20. The accessibility to the market is there. If you want to learn to trade futures, you can do it through this group here. Having David to trade the opening bell is the greatest gift in the world, because even with all that stuff, it's still very intimidating to sit at your computer on a Monday morning and not know what to do. So having Dave there is amazing. So you want to learn to trade, and then you want to get paid to trade. The ultimate partnership. I love you. Have a great day.
Thanks, Pete. All right, guys and girls, we're kind of sitting in nowhere's land. Somebody had a fib up at, where were we? 36, 2 standard deviations. 60, Spencer has 69.35. That's up 10 points from here. So let's put a little MES up there at 69.35. Generally speaking, guys and girls, we try to take it a little easy on the opening. For all my boot campers, I'm going to say this again. Okay, you just got here. All this stuff might seem very confusing for you, especially if you just joined us last week, just purchased the course, don't have a lot of experience. Do not get FOMO this week. This week is not about trading. I'll say it again. Trading this week is secondary. Okay, if you are here for the boot camp, you are here to learn all of our techniques, all of our psychology, all that stuff. We have the rest of our lives to trade. Is that clear to everybody who is in the boot camp? Give me some ones. Do not get FOMO. Do not run in and do anything, because I know we have a lot of beginning traders. So take it easy, okay? I said, we have the rest of our lives to trade. Ask questions. Don't let a subject go by for any of us without asking us about it. If you have a question, okay, we are going to be blowing your minds with an unbelievable amount of information this week. So take a chill pill, relax, ask questions about anything that you see. We're going to go over everything very, very slowly in great detail. Okay. And today's going to be the most important day, and it has nothing to do with trading. 0.0. All right. For everybody here, we are trading the ESH26s. Okay. That is the one that's trading at 69.26. Let's make sure our orders are good. 69.15. Actually, let's raise this now because our 200 EMA changed to 69.16. So let's move that up, down 10 points on the opening. I usually, guys and girls, trade my micros on the opening, which is the smaller contract. Okay, because I don't like to get caught in something early in the morning and get blown out of the water. What I mean by that is we can trade the mini contracts and the micro contracts. Okay. In the ESs, if we are trading the actual ES, each point or 4 ticks is $50 per contract. If we are trading the micros, each point or 4 ticks is $5. So I usually like to take it easy on the opening, go nice and slow, and then switch over when things settle down, unless something's moving significantly to get to one of our levels. You know, if we spike down 10 points right off the opening, it's probably okay to do your ESs. Take a chill pill. Gold's coming in. Let's take a look at gold, getting a little smackadaka wackadaka. Okay, here we go. Gold's coming in. So we have our 43, 63, 50. I like it, but let's come up to 64. If we smack right down on this pop down here, down another 4 points from here. I'm definitely trading the micros in this one off the opening. Take it nice and slow. Let's see if we get that smackadaka right now. Boom, chakalaka laka. Here we come. Here we come. Let's see if we get it right now. So we want it on this pop down. You see how we might get a little bounce off the VWAP here? Possible. Possible. We'll see. Now, if this doesn't get to us in a short amount of time, it's not going to be as effective. And if we look, we got a big gap below that, right? We got nothing below that. So we want it on this pop down. Our next level below that, let's see, we got 43.34, but we got to change a little time frame here. Let's see if we got anything else. Okay. 64, we have a level. That's right around our 63. That's fine. Same thing. 30-minute, we got a gap down to 47. 1 hour, we got a gap down to 35. 4 hour, we got a gap down to 34. So we got a significant gap below this level. So if we don't hit this in the next minute or two, we are going to cancel that order and go to a lower level. Let's see what happens. We'll still give it this pop down. Otherwise, it's not moving fast enough for us, and we're going to wait. See how we got the bounce off the VWAP, which was 66, and it gave us that couple of point bounce. So we're going to cancel for now. Didn't get to where we wanted it to get as fast as it could, so we'll take a chill pill now. We wait, we watch, we wait for the next setup. That simple. Boom, chakalaka laka. Now, that doesn't mean that it could probably go here right now and it'll probably still work, but the odds aren't as good because we're not moving down there fast enough. So we don't care if we miss trades. It's going to happen. My guess is if we hit this 63 very quickly, you're still going to get that nice bounce off there. But again, we just got to 64.10. So now we're hanging. We're hanging. Again, doesn't mean this won't work, but we're waiting. We'll see if it would have worked. We just would have been in at 64.10. Went 1 point against us, just gave a point to the upside, 65.10. So again, would that trade have worked? Yep. Would have worked for a quick point so far. Whatever. We are waiting. Why are we buying ES at 69.35? Oh, I have a bad order out. That's why. ES 69. Oh, we're shorting it at 69.35, Anthony. Short. We have a Fibonacci up there at 69.35. So here's one, guys. Okay. I screwed it up. You can say I screwed it up. You can say I didn't screw it up. But look, it exactly bounced off our 200 EMA and gave 1 and 2 points. Yes, it did, Joe. But again, it came close to hitting us the first time down. It missed us by 20 cents. And it just worked for 4 points. Well, I guarantee some people didn't listen to me and did the trade. Who's going to fess up? Who's going to fess up? Yeah, there we go. But again, guys and girls, can we just look at the technicals? Okay. Again, this isn't about trading. But look at the technicals. It hit our 200 EMA. That would have been the trade of the day. Boom. One contract, $500. It is what it is. Next trade. There are going to be a plethora of trades all day, every day. So take a chill pill. Always trade 2 contracts, guys and girls. Always. This way you can take a quick profit on one of them and then see how much more you can get out of the second one. Kabishi? Kabishi. Sometimes you're the rat, sometimes you're the cheese, guys and girls. But we never look back. It is what it is. So now, 65 EMA is up at 75. That would be a 11-point move to hit it. So we're going to put a short order out there now at 75. Boom. MGC. Sell 1, 49.75. Boom, chakalaka. Yeah, we are trading, guys. Yes, Joe. 43.75. You can see my order is out there. Oh, I put it out at 49. 43.75. Boom. In the ESs, guys, everybody is trading the H26. Okay, we're on the March contract. H26. Boom. I just made $800 on that bounce. Boom. There you go. Bob, you just paid for our most expensive course and 2 months in the trading room. How about them apples? Yeah, I mean, the ESs are looking like they want a trend, right? So let's see if we have to adjust now, okay? We're trading at 30. Does Top Step have the March contract? That's a good question. I'm not trading with Top Step, so I couldn't tell you. I don't know. All right. Let's see. 69.21 now is our 65 EMA, and that is down 9 points, guys and girls. So we're going to come up to our 65 EMA. They don't yet. They haven't switched over on Top Step. So now we're going to come up to 69.21. That's our 65 EMA, and it'll be down 9 points to hit it. Boom. So now we moved our order up to our 65 EMA. Gold is bouncing off the Friday 15-minute orb. Well, we'll have our orb set up. We do have it set up now for the morning. The bottom line, guys, on gold, it bounced exactly off our 200 EMA. Next trade. A lot of people in the room got it. It was technically good, but here's the thing. By rule, we missed this by 20 cents here. Then we went back down and hit it. So by rule, when something comes close to one of our levels and doesn't hit, I am going to cancel the order. It's that simple. That's the rules. So as Scotty said, we don't care if anyone made money on that trade. Of course we do. All right, so we got our little orders out. We're taking a chill pill and everything. Relax, don't do it. I'm glad that the people on YouTube who are joining us are picking up our techniques and making a couple of banana skins with us every week, every Monday, every Friday. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. Now, let's look at gold and see what we have lower here. Because we don't have a lot. This could actually be a momentum trade if it breaks below here now, right? And I don't have anything below here. If we break below here, we have like a 30-point gap. So if we break below here and go 10 points below it, we can start looking. The 30-minute 1 hour is 51. Let's take a look at that. 30-minute 1 hour. You see, I'm off. I don't have a 30. Oh, 30. Oh, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. 1 hour, 30 minute. There we go. Boom. Nice job, JR. So the 1 hour, 30 minute. Okay, we switch time frames, and it is 43.51. Boom. That's down 15 points from here. We are certainly going to have an order out down there. 43.51 in gold. Down 13 points from here. 43.51. Boom. And guys and girls, what you're going to see is this is all. I'm never going to say trading is easy because it's not. Okay. But it's all just based on our technicals. And we never push a button until our technicals tell us to push a button. That's it. And we just sit and we're patient and we're disciplined and we don't do anything. Boom. Period. And that's the name of that tune. Just putting my orders out in my trade of 8 down there. Boom. Boom. And boom. Okay. All good. We're all set for the opening. You know, we still got 20 minutes before the market opens. So, all right. We still got our short up at 75. That's up 10 points from here. That's good. ESs. We're good. Well, let's keep an eye on our 35 in the ESs because it's a 6 point. It's still a 6 point move. So I like that. We're still good with that. We are good with that in the ESs if we spike up 6 points, but we'll keep our eyes on it. I got to change my futures ESH. Let's see if I have it here. H6. Got it. Boom. Yeah, trade of 8, it's changed right away. So it's good. It's weird that wealth charts and Top Step don't change right away. That's doesn't make sense to me. But it is what it is. Let's see if gold breaks down below here now. Again, you know, this gold can give us a momentum trade if it breaks below here now. You see how it just broke the 200 EMA? So it could be a little momentum trade. So the level was 64, right? So we broke 64. It paid a point so far. We're going to chill. Chillax and everything. Apex has a promotion now. Yes, Apex, guys. Just use WSGTA if you're opening up an account. It's $19. $19 for an account. And we're going to definitely churn and burn tomorrow. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let me get rid of some of these old ones that I'm not using anymore. So we're no longer on ESZ. Bye-bye. MESZ. Bye-bye. We are on the H. Okay. I bought Apex Trading on Friday, but I can't lock into Tradeovate, whereas I need to call them to activate. Nah, Sanji, we'll get you straightened out later on. Okay, Sebastian. Stop orders are going to depend on the ATR, generally speaking. Okay. All right, Joe, we'll get you guys straightened out. Yep. Generally speaking, when we're trading the ESs, I never have more than a 4-point stop. Okay. That's it. If I'm trading the ESs, maximum stop order is 4 points. That is it. Now, the ATR is 2, so you don't even have to risk, more than 2 points now, but you're not going to get more than a point or 2. And gold, when gold's ATR is around 3 or 4, I'm okay trading the minis. But if this gets up to 5, and we're going to go over this in much greater detail, guys and girls. This gets up to 5, we're going to go to the micros, trade 4 contracts with an 8-point stop. That's generally what we are doing. But again, we got all week. We're going to go over that stuff. If you are not comfortable trading futures with stops and everything else, don't trade for this week. It's okay. Take a chill pill. Relax. There is no hurry. So you guys purchased Apex and you don't have your Tradeovate set up yet? Is that what you're saying? Boot camps? All right. Well, we'll certainly go over that in slow markets tomorrow night. Exactly. If you go on your Apex dashboard, on the right-hand side in the middle, it says Tradeovate account, and it gives you your user and password to enter into Tradeovate. But again, if you can't find it, we'll walk you through how to do it. So we are just hanging in the middle of everything. Not a lot of action right now. So you know what time it is, guys and gals? Anybody know what time it is? It's peanut butter coffee time, peanut butter coffee time, peanut butter coffee time. Everybody take 5, relax. Our orders are good for the opening at this moment. This magic moment. Bitcoin's down 600 points. Gold's hanging. ESs are hanging. Do we still like the 35 in ESs, guys? It's up 5 points from here. I don't know. You guys tell me. It's up 6 points. I mean, the ATR is only 2. We'll do it small in the opening. Unless it starts crawling up there, then we're not doing it. We'll just take a chill pill. All right, back in 2x2. Yeah, ladies and germs, we got a whole lot of nothing going on. Gold's doing nothing. ES is doing nothing. So trading room, do we still like 35 in the ESs? That is the question. It's up 6 points. We got to come up a little bit on our bid to 22. 22. 22. What up, Sebastian? Very quiet. Gold's breaking down. Morning, Vish. Gold is breaking down. So it was, you see how this 200 EMA, guys, was support first time down? And once it broke it, it's now down 4 points. 51 is our 30-minute. Actually, 1 hour, 30 EMA. Now, these are changing. Yeah, it's 51. And then our 30-minute, guys and girls, is 47.60. So we got 51, and then we got 47. I still like the 51 if we do it fast. So let's keep our eyes on that. So we got 51, and then we got 47 below that. In gold, this magic moment. ES is a dead. I still like 51, guys. That'll be down a 10-point move. We like it. We'll see how quickly or slowly it goes down there. If it takes its time, we'll go down to 47. Jay and the Americans. I worked with Jay Black's son on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange for many years. Anybody looking at any stocks? Anything else that we're looking at? Yeah. Make sure you have the right contract, Jazz. We are on the ES H26. H26. On Trade of 8 also, yes. Yes. Now coming in a little bit. We'll see if we get down to that 22. Yes, gold broke the 200 EMA and is smack-a-dacka, whack-a-dacka. So we got 51, and then we got 47 below that. Okay, well, just make sure when you're trading your futures that you're using the H26. Yeah, Tadish, let's wait till after the opening. We'll look at some stocks when we settle down a little bit. That's fine. Tesla. Wow, Tesla 470 this morning. Nice. Look at Tesla hit the pivot point, guys. Right around 470 and just gave a $1.50 pullback off that. I would wait until they switch over, Hendrik. Yeah. If you're trading a different contract, just make sure it has this, enough movement to hit the moving averages. This always happens the first couple of days when they do this. It's ridiculous. All right, ESs are coming in. Yep, wait for it to roll over. Okay, we're still good at 22 on the opening, guys. We smack down 5 points from here. Give it a couple more minutes. Well, if it takes its time going down there, we'll go to 16. That is our 200 EMA. I am taking it easy on the opening. All right, nice and slow. Let things set up. Don't be in a hurry. If we don't get to 22 in the next, 2-3 minutes, maybe we'll just go to 16. Well, let's ask the room, guys. Do we want to leave 22 or do we want to be more conservative on the opening? Yeah, guys, if you're using Think or Swim, the regular ESs are set up properly. So that's the right number. Exactly. Yeah, just trade gold. Exactly. All right, gold's getting a smack a dacca. Let's see if we still like that. Yeah. All right, I'm going to be more conservative on the opening in the ESs. I'm going to go down to 16. Again, you guys can leave out what you want. But I'm taking a chill pill. Boom. All right, gold. How low did we get? We got to 54.40. All right. Again, our next level in gold is 47. So I'm going to go down to 47. 43.47. And let's just let things open and take a chill pill. 43.47 is down 10 points from here. I'm okay with that. Let's relax for the opening and everything. We miss. Just run into the boys and I'll be right back. All right, let's see what the cat drags in, guys and gals. Question is in the ESs, do we still like the 35? Anybody? We're coming up from 26. 38.75. Nah, let's be more conservative there too. I'm okay, guys. Again, this week's not about trading so much. Take a chill pill. Take a chill pill home. Take a chill pill home.
New speech.
New speech. Let them open, guys and girls. Take the long way home. Take it easy, YouTube. Yeah, we switched to 47 on gold. What is the ATR and YM? 16 points. So that's what I would use for a stop. 16 points. All right, right, let's put out 22 small. We spike down 8 points. I like it. Go small. Straight down 8 points to 22. We'll make a little trade if we hit our 65 EMA. Small, small, small. Off the opening. We got our orb set up. That's something that we will look at 9:35. I do like the 22 small, guys. If we get down there, it'll be straight down 10 points. Try to get a couple of points out of it if it goes there fast. Take the long way home. This pop down. Try to get a quick couple of points out of it. But got to be on this Nick Papadopoulos. Like in the next 30 seconds. And I'm on the minis. I mean, micros. Micro manage. Ah. All right, let's chill. We'll go down to 17. Take a chill pill. Relax. Relax. We'll wait for our 5-minute orb to set up. Doesn't mean that 22 still might not work, but again, I'd rather be safe than sorry on the opening. Let's just take it easy. Take the long way home. So now we'll keep an eye on our orb. We got 3 minutes. The orb it's like a 10-point 10-point range in the orb. So that is not ideal. Not ideal. Because the contracts are different, Armand. That's the problem. It's very effed up the first couple of days now when they do this switch. I'm not crazy about the orb breakout or breakdown when we have a 10-point range. You know? But we do like our 17 if we can spike down there. That we will try. This pop down. He'll be working. All right, let's see if we can get the smack of the 17 on this pop, guys and girls. Look at the size of the orb. Crazy. All right, we're in small at 17. Keep things tight for the opening. And this is why we're on the minis. Lots of volatility on the opening. We'll put one out at break even if we get back to 17. Just to be safe if we bounce. We got a 5-point stop, and this is why we're doing the minis, guys, because of this volatility on the opening. Everybody's only on the minis, right? Yes, yes. Micros, I mean. Yes. 08 is the next spot. We go in that direction. Bum, 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 bum. All right, we got out break even. I'm okay with that, guys, since it almost stopped us out. Take break even. Move on to the next trade. We're in nowhere's land now. Our 200 EMA is 08. So that's the next real spot. Now, micros, you got to have more of a stop. Come on, guys. That's why we're on the micros. Nobody should have lost a nickel on that. Yes. All right. So now we got the bottom of the orb and the top of the orb. But you shouldn't have lost a nickel on that. We will short the top of the orb at 31, guys. Pop that out there. Cancel that. 69.31. If you were a little patient, you would have made a couple of bucks, but I was happy getting out break even. It's all good. Now we'll do the top of the orb. Gold is dead. We like the 75. Well, let's look at gold. Are we going to get a breakout of the orb in gold? We just did, guys. Check it out. Again, we were messing with the ESs, but there is your top of the orb in gold for 4 points. Boom, chaka-laka laka. Everybody see that? Did anyone grab that? Top of the orb in gold. Perfect trade. A perfect trade. And anybody look at the breakout in the orb in gold, guys? Anybody? Nobody. Scaler, you got it? Okay, good. Well, it never hit our 51 anyway. What do we like to short in gold, guys? 72 or 65 EMA? I think we like that, right? 43.72 small. Boom. MES orb, let's look. ES. Yes, ES just broke the orb to the downside. 200 EMA is 8. If anyone, do we like that? 08? If we get there fast? Or do we just want to chill, guys? 68.93. Okay. I'm down with that. Let's just relax. Lots of volatility. Take a chill pill. Bum, 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 bum. Ah, just missed the 200 at 8. Got a beautiful bounce. All right, where was our short and gold now? What we say, guys? 72? Yes. 43.72. Oh. Just missed the 200 EMA and the ESs, guys. Look at that. Wow. 08 went up 6 points. All right, we are very, lots of volatility. So just take a chill pill. Bum, 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 bum. Take a chill pill. $68.93. Yeah, I love that. $68.97 is a pivot point. I like that better. I mean, I like that first, Arlene. Let's put it out. 68.97 in the MESs. I would do ES down there if we get down there. Broke the top of the orb. The only good trade we had, we just missed that 200 EMA. No, I'm trading the H26, but on my chart, I'm showing you the ES, so it lines up with everybody, Arlene. Gabish? Yeah. Gold breakout of the orb was spectacular. That was a good, best trade this morning. But the reason I'm showing the ESs is so that everybody can have the same number on the chart. Do we like the middle of the orb in ES 23? That would be up 16 points. You guys like that, Small? I think I do. You guys all right with that? 67.23. A lot of volatility, but I kind of like that. Talk to me, Gooses, if you like it or not. Oops, I just shorted it at the market. You dumb mother jumper. Fib at 69.01. Okay, here we go. 69.01, 69.23. That's where we're at. Boom. 69.01. What am I doing? I'm putting in the wrong price. $69.01. Why does this keep going wrong? Is it not 69.01? Buy at 69.01. There we go. Okay. 69.01, 69.23. Yes, we're going to go to the 15-minute orb now. Okay. Boom. Boom. Guys, we'll explain what this orb is and all that stuff when we slow down, and it's certainly in slow markets. Everybody just take a chill pill. Okay, 15-minute orb is up. Gold at 48 on the buy side. Yeah, we had 47. It probably changed to 48. I am down with that. 69.48 MGC. 43.48. Good. Okay. We're good with the short. 69.01 is good. 69.23. Let me put that back out. Boom. Okay. All right. We're chillating. A lot of people got that really good trade in gold. You're welcome, Jermaine. All good. All good. Testing the 200 again. So the bottom of the orb, guys, was 63.08, basically. So let's see if that pays on the downside. 69.08. There's 2 points off the break of the orb from 08, guys. Gave a quick 1 and 2 points. And there's 3 points. Anyone get the break of the orb, guys? 15-minute orb. Guys, I'm having trouble trading, just so you guys know. I have too much other shit going on. So I'm not even worried about trading myself in any way, shape, or form. But keep your eyes on the orbs. It just paid 1 and 2 points in the ESs. We're good at 01. We're good at 23. We're good in gold on both sides. That's fine, Ken. Yeah, I'm with you. Again, for all my boot campers, this is not about trading. Just try to pay attention a little bit to why we're putting our orders out. That's all. Why we're putting, hey, Kevin, good morning, Kevin. I miss you guys. Morning, Mike. Mikey F is here. Oh, Kevin, I just made you host. My mistake. Thank you. All right, so we're kind of stuck in the middle with you now and everything. I'll bring you back up. Just so you guys know, everybody who was here for boot camp, you're going to get 6 hours of Ken this week. You're going to get 6 hours of Kevin this week. You're going to get 10 hours of Scotty this week. It is going to be an unbelievable week. Boot camp always is. All right, we kind of settled into nothingness here now. Previous day close in the ES. Where is that? I don't have any of my previous day anything on my charts. What the F? Really? They're all gone. How's that possible? Scotty, my charts are screwed up. Kev, you seeing this? I don't have any of my previous day stuff on here, on anything. Tesla, nothing. Wow, Tesla 481. Holy mackerel. All right, we got to fix my charts once we slow down a little bit. Gold's coming in a bit. Okay, we are at 48 in gold. I like that, guys. If we get down that fast. Do we still like the 01 in the MESs? I'm going to say we want that soon if we're going to get it, guys. Good in gold at 48.
David, your levels are there. Throw your chart. That green line is your previous week high.
Where?
68. Well, what is it? 69.28.75. That green line is your previous week high.
Oh, I got to move my charts
You
over.
need more room to the right for the labels to show. Can you scroll your chart with your mouse wheel?
There we go. There we go.
I want to raise. I'm just kidding.
You got it. There will be no money, but on your deathbed, you will receive total consciousness.
That's fantastic.
So you got that going for you.
That's right.
RTY, far from moving average trade. Let's look. Ooh, I think it just gave it to you. But look at the break of the orb in RTY, guys and girls. So every orb trade today worked, guys. If you were concentrating on just the orb breaks. They work nicely. Yep. That worked. The ES worked very nicely. Gold, no. But now we got the top of the orb and the bottom of the orb in gold, which could be good. All right. Gold, where do we want to be? Top of the orb and our 30 EMA is 67. That will be up 10 points. And the ATR is 5. ATR is stretched in gold, so I would not be trading the I would only be trading the micros. Let's put gold out at 70. I like that. 70.50. That is our 65 EMA. 43, 70, 50. Yes. There you go. Boom. Nice break of the orb. All right. Do we like 01 still, guys, or do we want to go down to 98? Talk to me, Goosies. We have a fib at 01. All right, 98 it is. That'll be down 10 points, too. I like that. Yep. Meanwhile, Santa Claus ain't coming to town right now. Santa Claus ain't coming to town. Well, I'm not ignoring you, Omo. I'm having difficulty trading right now, just so you know. I have a lot of stuff going on. I'm not concentrating on trading, concentrating on everybody else. All right, let's see if we get 89 on this pop down. I mean, 98. This pop down. Yes, it was great. Quick trade off 98 if we get it. Ah, come on. Give it another minute. Oh, you stink. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can look far for moving average. We just missed on 98. That's bullshit. Cancel it for now. Cancel it short. Gold, gold, gold. I'm looking. All right, let's see if we get to 48 on this pop down. Oh, come on, gold, you piece of dog crap. Cancel gold. You gotta be shitting me. All right, guys and girls. It is what it is. Take a chill pill. Some good trades we missed. Okay, everybody relax. Relax. No orders for the moment. Okay. ES 6891. We got a couple of fibs from two different people. There you go, Greg. I don't know. What'd you do? Ken's got 87.50 and two different people have 91. So we're going to be 91. It's down 10 points from here. Okay with that. 68.91. Oh, you got the far from moving average on the ESs. Okay, yeah, it tickled it for a second. Let's go to the 1 minute. I gave you a couple points. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Again, guys, on days like this, you know, you survive. Chill out. Nobody's losing it. Wow, Bitcoin's down 2,000 points, guys. Holy mackerel. All right. Anyone got another level in gold? Yes, we do. We have our previous week close. It's down to 43.29. We want to short the top of the orbs in these things if we ever go back. So what Ken's looking at, guys and girls, is all this 1 minute consolidation. Look here. Okay, we had it around 69.08. We had it around 69.04 right here. So he's catching these little momentum breaks down, momentum break down, momentum break down. That's something we'll talk about during the week. We're good at 91. Anyone have anything lower in gold? Take the long way home. YouTube, you digging it? We have some nice volatility. Can you dig it, baby? Just got to remain calm. Keep your arms and hands inside the ride at all times. All right, we got 91, and then Ken's got 87 below. Let's see if we get down to this 91 fast. 34.6 is a pivot point in what? In gold? You looking at? Yep, I see it now. Yes, yes, yes. We are certainly shorting the top of the orbs, guys and girls. I can tell you that right now. So someone keep an eye on that if I'm not paying attention. Some of these are setting up for trend trades too, so we might not even wait till the top of the orbs. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's almost far from moving average. I like Bitcoin at 87,520, guys. MBT. I don't know how we trade that, but I'm leaving one contract out down there. MBT is a small one, right? 87,520. Actually, I'm not. I don't want anyone messing with this. The ATR is 301 points. I don't want anyone trading that. That's silly. Silly, silly, silly. Meanwhile, it feels like this market's getting killed. The market's still up on the day, guys. Right? Net, the market is up on the day. Yep. All right, so we got 91 and then we got 87. We are getting oversold. So if we get to the 91, definitely going to be a far from moving average trade.
News.
What news?
Housing index or something like that. Housing market index. It's a black in black.
I'm done for the day. Got what I needed. Good. Get out of here, Greg. Yeah, it's not ripping down. It's going down. Yeah, I kind of like the trend trade in the ESs, and I like a trend trade in gold. Yes. So gold trend is going to be up at 43.61. 200 EMA is 43.63. 30 EM, and the top of the orb is 43.67. Let's be conservative and do the top of the orb. 43.67. Let her rip. All right, 91 on this pop, guys. Otherwise, we're going lower. We are getting far from moving average. Take a quick point if we get it in this. Take a point. Take a point and a half. Take 2 points. Take 3 points. Boom. Everybody in and out. In and out and in and out. Good call on the 91, guys. Nice spot. Wow, I left gold out. I left everything out. What the hell am I doing? All right. Good call on the 91. Guys, that went up like 1, 2, and 3 points, right? Anthony, you left orders out and stuff. I did too. I left gold out at like 48. Jeez Louise. 3 points. Okay, good. I have no idea. All right, all good. Everybody should be nicely green. Ken, we like 87. That'll be a nice far from moving average trade down there. 68.87, I think Ken had. That's still good, Ken? Bump, bump, bump. No, I'm putting one out. I'll look far from moving average if we get down there. Yep. We are getting crushed. Bitcoin's almost down 3,000 points. All right, if we get to 87, I'm going to look far from moving average. So don't panic. Take it slow. Well, we'll get a quick trade out of it, one or the other. We are getting crushed like a potato locker. That's why I only have one out there. We can start looking far from moving average down here. We just missed it by a quarter. I didn't get it. Oh, now I got it. Now I got it. I don't want it. All right, we're going to start looking far from moving average in a minute. We're getting way overdone here. Let's take a chill pill. Now start trimming a little bit. Took a point, took 2 points, 3 points, out. Another good Fibonacci, 5 points, boom. Boom. Great call, Ken. Everybody out? Everybody out? What a morning. Give me some ones, guys and girls. Come on, YouTube. And a hell of a morning. 10 points, guys, if you hung out a little bit. Insane. Insane. Yeah, I just got out of my last little bit there. Boom. Trend is 04, but I'm not going to be in a hurry to do anything anymore, guys and girls. All right. Boom. I got 10 points on one of my last ones, Ken. Great call. Yep. See you tomorrow. One of those mornings. Yeah, it's all right, Rich. It is what it is. All right. Here's the question. Do we like the trend? We like the top of the orb, guys. 100%. 69.08. Boom. I'm going to be all over that. 69.08. We're in a position now, guys and girls, okay, where we do not have to do any more trading today, okay? And if you didn't get these trades, take a chill pill, right? We told you guys at the beginning of the day, don't even worry about it. This whole week is not about trading in any way, shape, or form. But what I want everybody who's here, that's fine, Joe. What I want everybody who is here in the boot camp and watching us on YouTube is to notice the technical analysis, okay? Vish gave us a beautiful Fibonacci. Ken gave us an unbelievable Fibonacci. Just notice the technicals and notice how patient and disciplined we are. That's what this is about, okay? So there'll be plenty of days to trade. Not even important. But you notice how we just take our time, right? Just take our time, relax. We don't run into anything. We wait. And that's what trading is all about. It happened to have been a very good morning, and we missed a couple of trades too. It is what it is. Everybody just take notice of what it is that we're doing here. That's the most important thing. Period. Yeah, we could break out above here now. That's why we're going to short the top of the orb now. But if you notice, guys and girls, there was zero technical analysis where we got the Fibonacci from Vish and where we got the Fibonacci from Ken. So if you didn't know how to use Fibonacci's, you would have never seen that level. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. And in the boot camp this week, we're going to teach you the proper way to measure your Fibonacci's, because a lot of people will start throwing levels out based on fibs and they're not correct. You have to learn how to measure them properly. We're going to have a 2-hour-long lesson on Friday in our boot camp about that. So for those of you who are watching us on YouTube, you want to buy any course that includes a boot camp, buy it. You'll be in the boot camp with us the rest of this week. For those of you who are in the boot camp with us already in the private trading room, the one thing I want you to take out of this, everybody who was here this morning, is number one, we never push a button unless our charts tell us to push a button. Okay? Ever. Number two, we're nice and calm no matter what is going on. That just comes with time. But we don't get excited when we have a good trade. We don't get pissed off when we have a bad trade. We don't get pissed off when we miss trades, which we missed a couple of them this morning. Just nice, even keel trade what they put in front of you. The ultimate bundle includes the boot camp for this week. If you want to buy it and get in there today, yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You can also, guys and girls, buy the $299 course and upgrade to the boot camp for $200. So if you only want the futures, look, I'm giving you guys a cheat code right now, okay? you can buy the $299 course and upgrade to the boot camp for $200. So for $499, you're going to get the boot camp this week with stocks, options, and everything else. The only thing is, the only course that you will have is the futures course, which includes Tuesdays and Thursday nights. So, and it's about 90% of what we're doing in here. So you want the cheat code, go to WSGTA, sign up for the futures class only, and then upgrade to the boot camp for $200. So it's costing you $499 instead of $699. There's your cheat code for the week. All right. What do we got on the buy side coming down now, guys and girls? Okay. I don't have anything until down 20 points. So let's go start checking different time frames, and then we'll ask for Fibonacci's. Okay. We broke our 15-minute 200. 30-minute 200 EMA, guys, is 68.80. 68.80 is our 30-minute 200 EMA. Is that enough of a move? Let's go look. I'm just going more to see what else we got. 68.80 is also the 30-minute on a 4-hour chart. And then we're down to our daily, which is 68.63. Let's write that down. So we got 68.80, and then I got 68.63 below that. So we're preparing ourselves. Okay. We made a low of 83. All right, all good living. You know, my guess is we get a bounce off 80, kind of putting us in oversold territory again. But again, I'm kind of not in a hurry. I would not, unless we got to an RSI below where this was. If we get below 15 again, I would look far from moving average. Otherwise, I would not now. The way this is setting up, guys and girls, we want to be short on a rally. Gold is rallying. Let's take a look. We still like our gold at the top of the orb? Absolutely. Yeah, we like our gold at the top of the orb. 67 is good. Yes. What about a yes? Again, you know, I'm going to bet we get a bounce off 80, but I don't know. We do not have to be in a hurry anymore. I have gotten 30 private messages from our private trading room that they are done trading for the day. Yep. Top Step has not rolled over yet, right? Well, below 80, we got 63. No, cancel the short for now, and that ain't happening. And full disclosure, guys, I missed 90% of these trades in my Apex accounts. I'm not concentrating. I think I got one trade. Oh, shit. Yeah, how about this one, guys? Check this out. And this is on an it's how about this? I am short one ES at 69.16. I'm up $4,000. This is not a PA account. Well, it'll be a PA account now. That was an eval account. Completely forgot I had an order out there. Oh, I just qualified that one. I completely forgot. I agree with Ken. I think we go lower from here. But not with an 18 RSI, Ken. Hard to get Momo. I'm not saying it won't work. It'll probably still work, but what's not fair? McDucky? Aren't you in the boot camp? This market looks like crap, guys and girls. But again, I'm looking from where we were this morning, right, to where we are now. I mean, we've gone down 50 points in the ESs, but the market is only down 8. 8. So net, we're just giving back all the gains that we got. Can Tom Lee keep posting about Bitcoin? Boot camp is right here, Gary. You're in the right place. You are in the right spot. Well, let's see if 80 would have worked for a trade. I'm not doing it. Not going to do it. I'm not doing it. More likely to break down. Look at that 1 minute. All we've done is consolidate and go down, consolidate and go down, consolidate and go down. Oh, 80 just worked for 3.5 points, guys. What do you think of them apples? How about that? How about that? That was vicious fib. 80.25. I missed it. I'm okay with that. But again, that was another Fibonacci, guys. Boom. It broke it by 1/4 point. Who is your Trading Academy program for? Everybody. If you have never traded before, it is for you. If you are a more experienced trader who is struggling, it is for you. If you don't know the difference between a stock and a clock, it is for you. We have the most affordable classes in the world, and the value for what we give you for those courses is unparalleled. There's no such thing as what we do in the industry. You're buying a course for $300, the futures course, that entitles you to our weekly mentorship meetings live every Thursday night, the entire course, and slow markets every Tuesday and Thursday night for 3.5 hours. That's for 300 frickin' bucks. And we have our stock and options course, and we have the ultimate package, which gets you the boot camp. Well, like I said, you can upgrade to the boot camp anytime. Joe, you picking some stuff up? How about my boot camp people? Give me some ones in the boot camp if you're just picking up a little bit about what we're doing here. Give me some ones, everybody. Everybody who's here for the boot camp. And give me a 2 if you are totally, totally lost still. Let me know. You're going to find as the week goes on, guys and girls, that although this takes a bit of time, no question about it, it ain't that hard. You got to put the work in, okay? You got to put the work in. You got to help us. But by the end of this week, you guys are going to be 1,000 times ahead of where you are right now. We haven't even done anything yet. 0. We're just showing you how we approach going about our trading. That's it. So please don't get discouraged if you're not understanding everything right now in any way, shape, or form. We will get you there. I promise. All right. Breaking down again. So what's our next level on the buy side? You know, we're sitting on this 200, the 30 EMA, sitting on a 400, the 4-hour EMA. Our next spot, guys, really is 68.62, down 18 points from here. 68.62. Well, here's the thing, Brian, and this is true for everybody, Ken and Kevin and Scotty. I am surrounded by the best people in this industry. They know more about what they know than I do, and I was smart enough to surround myself with people who are better at what they do than I am. And they have been trading for many, 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 many years. And I can tell you that everything we do is full disclosure. Bottom of the line. Full disclosure. You see, I'm posting every single trade I do here live in real time, explaining why we're doing it, what our stop orders are, what our profit targets are. How many people are giving you that full disclosure? Not a lot. Got a $98 profit in eval. We'll keep grinding with your help and getting a PA before the end of the month. That's it, baby. Make $100 a day. Sap. That's it. It's a beautiful thing. 68.69 if we bleed down. All right, let's leave it out. 68.69. We're going to hang out with YouTube for a few more minutes. And then we'll take our morning break, and then we're going to get to work. Boom chocolate. All right, let me make sure I don't have any orders out in any of this stuff that I screwed up already. No orders. Wow. No orders. There we go. Clean slate. 69.01 on the short side. I like that. Absolutely. Bottom line, the only thing that matters, the trades are called live before we get in them. Exactly. Nobody else does that. Did I ever read any Al Brooks stuff? Albert Brooks, the movie maker? Oh, that's Ken? You know what the beautiful thing about, and this doesn't happen all the time, guys and girls, but the beautiful thing is we lost like 20 people in our live trading room already. They're gone. They are gone. It's 10 o'clock. They're going to do something else. They're going to hang out with their family. They're going to play golf. They're going to do whatever it is that they do. This market is just crap. All right, we got 68.69, and then we got 68.69 is a fib. And then we got 68.61 is our daily level, 68.62. So right now, we're just kind of, again, trickling down, 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 down. We're going down, 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 down. We're going down, down. All right, everybody take a chili. All right, here's what we're doing. We're taking a 5-minute break. Everybody get up, stretch out. All we have is the downside there and the upside in gold. That's all we have. Well, do we even like gold? Where's gold? So 57. Yeah. The sell-off wasn't in my plan. You know what the beautiful thing is, Brian? Who cares? I'm not. We don't care whether we sell off or go up. That's what I meant. Doesn't matter. Up, down, sideways. Makes absolutely no difference. I'll tell you this, though, Brian. Don't have an opinion. Okay? Don't ever have an opinion. Just trade what they put in front of you. Because like you said, this is, I have no plan. Direction is irrelevant. Right. Like you said, the sell-off wasn't in my plan. That might have made you do something that you shouldn't have been doing. And I mean, like, you know, buying something that you shouldn't have because you thought the market was going to go higher. Don't think. Don't think. React. All right, let's see if we get down to the 69 real fast. Again, as Ken was pointing out, guys and girls, every little sideways action has broken down. This is a 1-minute chart. Look at a trend on a 1-minute chart. Boom, 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 boom. It's never got above the 15 EMA on a 1-minute chart. And we are just now really accelerating to the downside. So let's see if we get 69 on this Nick Papadopoulos for a quick trade. Ken's got 67 below. I think we just missed 69, guys. It got to 69.25 and went up 4 points. Oh my God. Are you shitting me? That's a Fibonacci, guys and girls. Yep. All right. Do we like 67? That's the next question. Or are we just in free fall here? Well, we have 62 is the daily chart, guys. Oh, I left out 67. If you left out 67, just take profits. Got a point and a half out of it. But don't. This is garbage. This market looks like shit. All right, what's the daily, guys? 59 is the daily. I'm putting an order out there, and then we can look far from moving average. And then 51 is our pivot point. I'm leaving one at 59, 68.59. That is the daily support level. Excellent, Jerry. I'll get out of here. And then 56, and then the fib. All right, good. 1067 is working just fine. There's a couple of points. Boom. Yep. Gave a trade. Definitely gave a trade. Nice trade. And I got to tell you, off these fib levels, guys, grab a point, 2 points, 3 points, and get the hell out. Next trade. I don't care if it goes up 10 points. Take your trades in this market. There you go, Joe. First trade, he got 2 points. Boom. Very nice. Yep. Every trade we call is live and in real time. So if you did 67, you got your 1, 2, and 3 points. Next trade. Do I care if it goes up to 77? Well, you could be trailing a little bit. It's fine. Way to go, Joe. So one of our boot campers just made his first trade, and he took 2 points out of the trade. Love it. Gold's getting a smackdown again, guys. Yowza. All right, what do we got in gold? We got 29 is a previous week close and a previous day close. We got 34 is a pivot point. 34 would be down 18 points. We're going there. MGC 34. 43.34. I'm glad, especially for our boot campers, that that we're getting this much volatility. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Love it. 59. 59.
Dave, news speech.
Okay. 34. Okay. Orders are out. We're good. Let's see what happens. Cancel the short and gold for now. I feel like the ESs are like just hanging by a thread. 63 is the 2 hour, yes, and then 58. Okay. Yeah, 63 probably works for a trade, Vish. Here's the only thing now, guys and girls, and we'll talk more about this when we get into our trading techniques. Okay, but this is very important for everybody to realize. Look how long the RSI is staying below 20 in the ESs now, right? Look how long it's staying below 20. That is not conducive for a far from moving average trade. When we see this staying below here this long, very difficult to get the far from moving average trade. Very difficult, because you're going to get all these fake outs on a 1 minute chart. Look, fake out, fake out, fake out. You know, you could have grabbed 1 point maybe out of all these, but when we stay this oversold for this long, not conducive. And we are way oversold in everything. So due for a bouncy bounce. So just generally speaking, what I'm saying, everybody, is when you see this below 20 for more than 10, 15, 20 minutes, do not look for the far from moving average trade. You'll just keep getting faked out. It's not worth doing. Yeah, we are way oversold. We had freaking 13 red bars in a row with a little bounce. So do we like the trend now? Here's the question. At 68.92. Yeah, we got to like the trend, guys. That would be up 30 points. The 9 EMA is 84. That probably works too. But let's put the trend out at 92 because we are not in a hurry to trade anymore today at all. But put the trend out, 92. 68.92. If you want to be aggressive with MESs, here's the only reason I'm not crazy about it. Okay, our 9 EMA is 85. I'm betting that probably works, right? But then we have a gap to 93, a 9-point gap in between. So, if I'm doing the 9 EMA, I do it with a 2 or 3 point stop and then just go in all in on the 15 EMA. We can fib it from the high to the low. And you can see we're sitting on the 23.6 right now. And let's see if we get a rejection here. The 15 EMA where we are is about a 50% retracement. So that's why I like that. 84 might work initially if you want to do it tiny, tiny, tiny for a quick trade. I got one out there if it happens on this pop-up. Gold bounced. Cancel the gold downside. It rejected the 23.6, guys. Everybody see it? Right there. That was right around 80. There was your 23.6. And I probably didn't measure it exactly right, but it was around 80. Pull back a little bit. 87 on this pop. This has a fib at 87. Okay. I'm down with that. We'll do it small. I definitely like 92, but we'll do 87 small. And Ken's got confluent at 87.50. So there you go. 68.87. Well, I got 87, and then we got 93. $87, this Nick Papadopoulos. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's leave our 87 on this pop. 87, 87.50. Do it. And we would do for this. We would do for this nice big giant pop-up. We were way oversold. Doesn't mean it was easy to find that bottom. And if you go look at the far from moving average trade now, you're going to say, oh my God, that worked unbelievably there. Boom. But it's always easy to look afterwards. $38.2 is around 90. So the 38.2 and the actual trend are pretty close together between 90 and 92. Just let us know when you don't like 87 anymore. Yeah, trading in the real view mirror, you will beat yourself up all day long. All day. Okay, 87 on this bopper, otherwise we'll go up. 87 is a Fibonacci from the low to where we would retrace to 87, Sanjis. And we're going to go over Fibonacci's for a couple of hours on Friday. We're going to go over all that. Guys, in the boot camp, we haven't even started to learn anything yet. All we did was kind of just go through our morning routine. We're going to take a break around 11 o'clock. We're going to come back, and then we're going to start talking about rules. And then we're going to do psychology this afternoon. And that's the name of that tune. Brian, are you in the boot camp? You got the ultimate course, Amor? Did you just buy it today? You gotta go look. Let me see. I don't see it yet. If you have the ultimate course already, or you bought it on the 9th, you should be in the boot camp now. Send me send Roman an email and tell him to give you the link to the room immediately. Okay. Send Roman an email right now. I've gotten a course before, but I haven't found what's worked for me. Well, you just got to follow all the rules all the time, Brian. Have you done the boot camp yet? That's the question. I don't care about our energy and confidence. I want you to do well. Are you journaling all your trades? Are you being patient and disciplined to get into trades? Are you putting the work in? That's the bottom line, D-man. All right. You got to commit yourself to this, guys and girls. You got to commit yourself to this, okay? We're not a signal service. We don't want to just tell you where to buy and sell stocks. We want to teach you how to do it. I don't believe in signal services. I don't believe in automated trading. Well, that's a bunch of kahooey. Yes, the ATR right now on a 5-minute chart is 8 points. Nobody should be trading the ESs anymore. Nobody. It should be on MESs, 4 contracts with an 8-point stop. The link for the boot camp, Brian, if you have the course that includes it, is in your resource center. So keep in mind, yeah, I don't like 8750. I don't like anything. Keep in mind, if you bought a course that includes the boot camp, the link is in your resource center. You have it. If it includes the boot camp, you already have it. If you didn't get it for some reason, then send Roman an email. What would you be trading in SPRN? What's that? Is that a stock you're asking me about, SPRN? Yeah, I don't have anyone that bought a course today, so. Oh, you got someone else's course. Wow, Brian, and I can't help you with anything. What's SP, Ken? Oh, S&P. What would I be trading in the S&P right now? Nothing. It's the same exact chart. Guys, if you look, guys and gals, at the SPY, it is the same exact chart as the ESs, because the ESs is the futures for the S&P 500. Yeah, this is the same exact thing. We are trading the SPYs, but we're trading it using the futures. Exactly right. Boom, chocolate. Your MES is running at 68.15. It's because you have the wrong contract up, Sean. It should be the what contract are we on, guys? The H26. It should be, yeah. H26 is the contract, and then you should be on the same page. In the groove. Good. Are we going for the 15 EMA trend anymore? It's 89. Yeah, I still would. 38.2 retracement. It's up 9 points from here. Yeah, 89.90. Yes, we'll put that out. I like it. Call it 90. Yep. We like it. We like it. Give it a Mikey. Happy Hanukkah to everybody. Yes. Yes. Happy Hanukkah for those who are celebrating. Yeah, I shouldn't say good. I should say that fits our trading criteria. It will be up 10 points, hit the 38.2 retracement, and our 15 EMA. So it fits our criteria. That's the bottom line. And again, even every trade that we do, whether it's a trend trade, a regular moving average trade, or far from moving average trade, the faster it gets to one of our levels, the better the odds are of that trade working. And all we can do, and Ken's going to blow your minds with math later on, is try to put the odds in our favor of our trades working. That's all we can do. That's the only edge we have. And the way we do it is by using technical analysis. That's it. That is it. I don't know how many trades we had today, 3 or 4. All good. Yeah, now what we're looking at here, okay, is maybe look at your 1 minute consolidation. Right? So the high of this was like 85. Again, I'm not trading 1 minute consolidation, though, but above 85 can bring us up to that 90 level. I know we're just sitting in here not doing much of anything. Also, we're starting to lose a little volume. Not as heavy as it was. The last 3 5-minute bars have been less volume. But technically speaking, above this 85 could be a momentum trade. Now, let's talk about this. Okay, is 90 going to be a 10-point move? Well, we're coming up from 72 on this bar. So yeah, that's going to be a 10-point move. It'll be an 18-point move. So we still like it. And let's call it on this bar up. We want it to go fast. So if it don't hit us on this bar right now, we're out. Right. Now this will be a quick trade for me if we pull back 89. This is when we can start breaking above stuff. Now, maybe it wasn't enough of a move when we got up there. Probably not. So you see how it's 2 points against us. So if we pull back down to 90, I will try to get out at break even. If so we did get that momentum to the upside. So now I'll see if I can grab a point profit, but I'm not crazy about the short. Next level we really like. Again, if I can get out break even, I'll try to get out break even at 90. Boom, 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 boom. So when something goes against us, we want to just try to mitigate the damage, which we just did. We lost nothing. So let's look for the next level. Is our 30 EMA at 69.01. That's 10 points from here. I'm in. Boom. That's the next level that we want to be at. Period. We got room now. So we are not going to be in a hurry. I was working as a waitress in a hotel bar. That much is true. And you can see it was, what the hell did I do? Oh, I got long? Oh my God. How did I get long? Ah, because I left my order out to cover. Idiot. Yeah, it worked for a couple of points. We certainly didn't get stopped out. Again, when it went 3 points against me, I just tried to mitigate it and get out break even. It's fine. But you made a couple of bucks on it. All good. Sometimes a break-even trade is fine. All right, here's what we're going to do. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Cancel, cancel, cancel. You know, the bottom line is the 90 certainly didn't cost us anything. It only went 3 points against. Gave you a couple points. Oh, I'm going to do my breakfast. Don't go anywhere. Oh, we're going somewhere. All right, we'll hang out for another 10 minutes, then we'll take our break, guys. Okay, so we like our 30 EMA at 69.01. Let's put that back out. That's up 11 points. I'm okay with that. Good. What a nice bounce off the lows, huh? If only we knew, right? If only we knew. Thing is, we never know. We just put our orders where our technicals tell us what to put our orders. Excuse me. See ya. So if we go back to our 1 minute chart, you're going to see the momentum break to the upside. But messy. Messy, messy, messy. Mm, 68, 64, double bottom New York. Really? Wow. Wackadoodle. Imagine if we had it out there and he missed by a quarter of a point and it went up 30 points. That would have stunk. All right, we're taking our break, guys and girls. Let's take 20 minutes. Everybody relax. No orders. Don't care. Take a chill pill. We haven't even begun our work for today. So let's relax. All right. I hope everybody enjoyed us over on YouTube. I hope you made a couple of banana skins. We will see you guys on Friday to wrap our week up. You know what to do. If you want to join any of our courses. Friday, I'll give away some accounts, guys and girls. I'm in the middle of reloading. So come on Friday, and I'll be able to give away some accounts. Yes. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed watching us. Hope you made a couple of bucks. Hope today is our worst day ever trading, and tomorrow's a better day. I say peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. We are out of here like Vladimir. YouTube, enjoy the rest of your day.